So let's now proceed with additive rules on probability. So for non-mutually exclusive events, no. So here's our formula. No. Probability A union B equals the probability of A plus probability of B minus probability A intersection B. No. So this formula is true if A and B are non-mutually exclusive. No. So the union of two events A and B, yung probability na yon, ay makukuha mo by adding the probability of A and probability of B minus the probability of A intersection B. Okay? So in this case, so for instance, ito yung ating example. Okay? So meron tayo ditong event B and the sample space. Ito yung ating Venn diagram na tinatawag. No? So here's the sample space. No? Yung rectangle. Then meron tayong circle. Nagre-represent ng ating event B. No? Then meron din tayong event A. Nagre-represent ng itong circle. No? So represented by a circle yung ating event A. Okay? Ngayon, A union B. So we combine. No? So, ito yung para sa A. Ito yung para sa B. A intersection B, ito yun. Tapos sinabi natin A intersection B. No? Ito yung part na yun. Common outcomes for both events. Event A and event B. No? So, yun yung mga common outcomes. Okay? Event A and event B. So, itong gitna na yan. Ngayon, ang probability of A union B, i-add lang natin probability of A plus probability of B minus probability A intersection B. Ito ngayon yung A union B. No? Ito yung A union B. So, ito yung yung nakashade na yan, yun yung mga combined outcomes ng dalawang events. No? Combined outcomes. Okay? So, sabihin yan, outcomes lahat ng A. Ito yon, outcomes lahat ng B. Outcomes na common sa A and B. Pag-add natin yan, minus yon, minus ito, equal yan dito. No? Add natin yung dalawa, ito tsaka yan. Okay? Ito tsaka, sorry. Add natin yung dalawa, ito tsaka ito. Ma-minus natin yung isa. Kasi mag-overlap yan eh. No? Mag-overlap yan. Okay? Pag pinag-add mo yung dalawa, mag-overlap yun. Kaya ima-minus natin yung isang part na to. Okay? Para makuha yung hindi nag-overlap. No? So, ito na yung walang overlap. Okay? So, meron kasing area na mag-overlap dyan pagka in-add mo yung dalawa. Okay? So, ima-minus natin yung A intersection B na isa. So, here's the formula for that. No? So, for mutually exclusive events, so yung A intersection B is a null set or empty set, and the probability of that is 0. Kasi nga, mutually exclusive. No? And ito yung simplified formula. Probability of A union B is simply the sum of the two probability. Probability of A plus probability of B. Okay? So let's now go to complementary events. So two events are complementary if they are mutually exclusive and the sum of their probability is equal to 1. So ito yan. So ang dalawang events masasabi natin complementary if they are mutually exclusive and the sum of their probability is equal to 1. Example, yung A na yan, event, no? Event na head, no? Yung A na yan. This is the event na head, no? Okay? Head will appear. Yung A prime, no? Ito yung event na not head will appear, no? So yan yung event na hindi head, yung mag-a-appear. So yung probability ng dalawa pag pinag-add mo, that is 1. Halimbawa, magtatos ako ng coin, no? Ano ang pag pinag-add ko yung probability na lilitaw ay head at saka yung probability na hindi lilitaw yung head. Diba 1 yan? Sabing kabaligtaran ng head man, di ba? So pagka hindi head, edi tail, right? So therefore, yung chance na yon ay 1, no? So because they are complementary, no? A and A prime. Two events are complementary if they are mutually exclusive. Okay? If they are mutually exclusive and the sum of their probability is equal to 1. Okay. Tapos sinabi natin mutually exclusive ulit. They are events with no common outcomes. Okay? So for instance, if A is an event that a number is odd, and its complement A prime, and its complement A prime is the event that the number is even, not odd, no? So then its complement A prime is the event that the number is even, not odd. Ayun, ganun lang siya. Ting example, kung yung A natin ay yung event, no? The number is odd. Pag kinuha mo yung complement nun, yung A prime, that is the event that the number is not odd. Ano pag sinabing not odd? Automatic even. Okay? So here's the example. No? If this is event A and the sample space, okay, ito yung A prime, yung black portion. A prime yan. Yung black portion dito, ito yung A, event A. No? Yung A prime, yun yung outside ng event A. Outside ng event A. Yung black. Okay? O pag pinag-add mo yung dalawa, probability of A plus probability nung naka-black. Dito, 1, right? So, sabihin niyan, they are complementary events. No? Because they are mutually exclusive and the sum of their probability is equal to 1. Okay? So, ganun siya. So, we now proceed with the problem. So, here's the problem. So, John is going to graduate from an industrial engineering department in a university by the end of the semester. After being interviewed at two companies he likes, he assesses that his probability of getting an offer from company A is 0.8, and his probability of getting an offer from company B is 0.6. If he believes that the probability that he will get offers from both companies is 0.5, what is the probability that he will get at least one offer from these two companies? No? So let's analyze the problem. No? So John is going to graduate, no, from an IE department in a university. Okay. After being interviewed at the companies he likes, he assesses that his probability of getting an offer from company A is 0.8. So this is the assessment of John. That is, this is from company A, 0.8. And his probability of getting an offer from company B is 0.6. So this is the assessment of John. Now that the probability of getting an offer from company B is 0.6. He believes that the probability that he will get offers from both companies is 0.5. So this is both companies, so A and B. No? He believes that the probability that he will get offers from both companies is 0.5. So the probability that he will get offers, no, from both companies. So matatanggap siya sa dalawang kumpanya. So ano ang tsansa na matatanggap siya sa dalawang kumpanya, company A and company B? 0.5. So we use the intersection symbol, no? So what is the probability that he will get at least one offer from these two companies, no? So ano ibig sabihin nun? He will get at least one offer from these two companies. So sabihin niya, probability na matatanggap siya sa A or matatanggap siya sa B or pwede rin pareho. Diba? Matatanggap siya pareho, both A and B. No? So let's analyze. No? So this is the requirement. No? What is the probability that he will get at least one offer from these two companies? So sabihin niya, probability A union B. No? So ito yung interpretation. No? So what is the probability that he will get at least one offer from these two companies? Pwedeng company A or company B or both. So ito yung notation, A union B. Diba? A union B. So the probability that he will get at least one offer, no? Sabihin niyan, may option. Pag may option, or yun, di ba? And this is the symbol we use, no? The union symbol, okay? So in this case, the solution is, we use the additive rules on probability, no? Additive rules on probability. So this is the formula for additive rules on probability, no? This is for non-mutually exclusive events, no? Non-mutually exclusive events. Pag sinabi nating non-mutually exclusive, no, they have common outcomes, no? If both events have common outcomes, no? So in this case, the probability A union B, no, which is what we are going to determine, is equal to the probability of A plus probability of B minus probability A intersection B. So this is the formula, no? So let's apply this formula to solve the problem, no? Okay? So kasi ito yung mga given natin, okay? So sa problem na to, applicable yung additive rules on probability. Okay? At non-mutually exclusive events, kailangan natin masasabi na yung dalawang events, A and B, ay non-mutually exclusive. Kapag yung probability nila nung occurrence ng dalawang event ay hindi 0, not equal to 0, like 0.5. Pag yung probability na A tsaka B, okay, ay nangyari, okay, so probability that A and B will, the occurrence of A and B, no, will occur together, no? So in that case, 0.5 dito. So this means that events A and B are not mutually exclusive because the probability A intersection B is not equal to 0. In this problem, it is equal to 0.5, that makes it that makes both events A and B to be non-mutually exclusive events. No? Okay? So in this case, we can now use this additive rules and probability formula. No? Okay? So let's apply. So in this case, we have 0.8 plus 0.6 minus 0.5, and we get 0.9. So this is the probability that he will get at least one offer from these two companies, which are A and B. So we have 0.9. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yan, ito yung tsansa na kung saan, okay, matatanggap siya sa A, o kaya matatanggap siya sa B, o kaya pareho siyang matatanggap sa A and B. Okay? So, yun ang interpretation niyan. Okay? So, we can now proceed, no? So, mataas, no? 90%. Okay? Dito kasi, probability of A, 0.8. Matatanggap lang siya sa A, 0.8. Ito, probability sa B, matatanggap lang siya sa B. Ito, probability A intersection B, matatanggap siya para sa parehong company, A and B, 0.5, maliit yung chance. Dito, matatanggap siya, no, at least one, sa isang kumpanya, at least one company. No? Pwedeng A lang, pwedeng A, pwedeng B, or pwedeng pareho. So, yung A or B or pareho, so malaki yung chance, 0.9. Unlike sa mga ito. Diba? 0.8, 0.6, 0.5. So, malaki. So, I hope you get it. So, we can now proceed. So, problem number 2. In a high school graduating class of 100 students, 54 studied mathematics, 69 studied history, and 35 studied both mathematics and history. If one of these students is selected at random, find the probability that the student took mathematics or history. Letter B, the student did not take either of these subjects. C, the student took history but not mathematics. So let's analyze. So we have a high school graduating class of 100 students. Okay, so ito yung given natin. The number of outcomes in the sample space. The number of possible outcomes in the sample space is 100. Kasi in a high school graduating class of 100 students. So there are 100 students. So yung bilang ng outcomes sa sample space natin ay 100. Okay? 100. So 54 studied mathematics. So yung bilang ng outcomes, possible outcomes natin sa event M ay 54. No? 54 studied mathematics. So, yung event M, yun yung event na kung saan, okay, yung estudyante is taking mathematics, no? So, yun yung event that the student took mathematics, no? So, 54 studied mathematics. 69 studied history. So, number of outcomes, possible outcomes for the event H, where event H is the event, no, that the student is taking history, no? So, there are 69 possible outcomes because there are 69 students who are studying history. And then 35 studied both mathematics and history. So this is the notation, no? Intersection symbol. 35 studied both mathematics and history. Math and history. So we have 35. Okay? So that is 35. 35 studied both mathematics and history. This is the notation. And yung bilang ng mga possible outcomes ay 35. Ibig sabihin yan, yung common outcomes dun sa math and history event, okay, ay 35. So, ibig sabihin, 35 yung nag-aaral ng parehong subject, no? Math and history. If one of these students is selected at random, o let's say, halimbawa, isang estudyante dyan, na-pick, ano daw yung probability that the student took mathematics or history? Okay? So, ito yung ating hanapin. Probability that the student took mathematics or history. So, this is the notation, M union H. No? Probability that the student took mathematics or history. Okay? Letter B, the student did not take either of these subjects. So, not mathematics, kaya meron kang M prime. Complement of the event M. Sabihin yan, yung kabaligtaran. No? Yung kabaligtaran. So, ito, nagtitake ng math. Yung M prime, hindi nagtitake ng math. No? Yung mga estudyante na hindi nagtitake ng math. No? Okay. So, in this case, M prime is the event, no? That the student is not taking mathematics. H prime is the event that the student is not taking history. And we are to find the probability that the student is not taking mathematics and at the same time is not taking history. Okay? The student did not take either of these subjects. Yun ang interpretation. Not mathematics and not history. So, kaya probability, math, not taking math, M prime, sabihin yan, complement ng M, di ba? Intersection, H prime, complement ng H. Kaya meron yung prime. Okay? Not taking history, not taking mathematics, intersection of the two events, and find the probability of that. So that is our concern. Letter C, the student took history but not mathematics. So in here, as you notice, we are to determine the probability that the student took history but not mathematics. Kaya meron siya ditong H intersection and prime. So sabihin niya, history lang yung kanyang tinitake. No? History lang. So probability that the student took history but not mathematics. So intersection and prime. Okay? So, ganun siya, no? So, yung but, tsaka and, di ba? Pareho lang yun halos. But and end. Contrary, kumbaga contrary, yung but, di ba? So, kaya and, kaya intersection simple yung ating gagamitin, no? So, in that case, take note lang ha, the student took mathematics or history. Okay? Yung M na yan at saka yung H na yan. Okay? Bawa, itong M na to. Number of students taking math, 54. So, yung sabihin niyan, doon sa 54, merong mga estudyante doon na nagtitake din ng history. May possibility. No? May possibility na meron doon ay nagtitake din ng history. Generalize siya. No? It was generalized na yung mga nagtitake ng math ay 54. So, hindi niya binanggit kung ilan yung nagtitake ng math lang. So, itong interpretation na to, okay, yung interpretation nito, yung event na yan, okay, hindi yan yung math lang. Math lang yung nagtitake. Okay? So, nagtitake sila ng math, pero may possibility na mag-take din sila ng history. Okay? So, mamaya makikita nyo yan, yung illustration ko. And then, in this case, history, 69. No? Meron dyan, dun sa 69 na yan, yung iba dyan, possible na math yung tinitake. Okay? Possible na math yung tinitake. Okay? So, meron tayo kasi ditong number of outcomes dun sa intersection ng dalawang events, M and H, na 35. So, ibig sabihin niyan, 35 yung nagtitake ng math and history. So, ibig sabihin niyan, kung ima-minus ko yung 54, kung ima-minus ko yung 35 sa 54, 54 minus 35, yung remainder, yun yung nagtitake ng math lang. Gets nyo? Yung 35 na to, i-minus ko from 69, 69 minus 35, yun lang yung nagtitake ng history. So, yun lang yun yung interpretation. Okay? Yun yung interpretation. Okay? So, let's now solve the problem. So, solution using Venn diagram. Ayan. Ito yung ating Venn diagram comprising of a rectangle, okay, which represents the sample space. Then we have the event M and event H. No? Event M, okay, so sa event M na to, tsaka sa event H, dahil ano sila, hindi sila mutually exclusive, dahil meron silang common outcomes, yung both events M and H. No? 35 yung kanilang common outcomes. 35. So, dito itong naka-black, naka-shade na black, yan yung 35. Okay? So, yan yung 35. Okay? Yung naka-black na yan. So, that's 35 yung common outcomes sa dalawang events M and H. So, 35 students are taking both math and history. Tapos, doon sa naka-pink, ito, yung naka-pink, so, i-minus natin yung, ang total kasi ay 54, right? Total is 54. Ayun, 54. And, kung 54 lahat na nagmamat, yung iba doon nagtitake ng history na 35. So, what is 54 minus 35? That is, ang sagot ay 19. No? So, sabihin niya, 19 yung nagtitake. No? 19 yung nagtitake ng math lang. Okay? Math only, 19. Okay? And then, history. Ang nagtitake ng history ay 69. Ilan yung nagtitake ng history lang? So, we just subtract. 69 minus 35. So, what is 69 minus 35? Okay, 69 minus 35. So, yung nagtitake dito ay 34. No? 34. That's it. Okay? So, kung, so yan. 34. Ngayon, at lahat natin nga kung ilan lahat. 19, 35, 34. Ano yung total? So, 19, 35, 34, 9, 14, 18, 2, 5, 8, 88. Saan yung 12? Di ba? 100? 100 yung mga estudyante, 88 students lang yung nag-aaral, right? Ibig sabihin, merong 12 na hindi nag-aaral ng math at history or kahit anong subject. No? So, yung 12 na yon, nasa labas ng dalawang events, no? M and H. So, pero nasa sample space. So, ito ngayon yung 12. No, yung puti. Yung puting part, outside ng dalawang circle, okay, yun yung mga 12 estudyante. Nandito ngayon yung 12 estudyante. Not taking math and not taking history. Or kahit alin man sa dalawang subject. Okay? So, not taking both math and history. Okay? So, 12. Okay? 12 yun. That makes it 88 plus 12, 100. So, yun ang total number of students, no? Total number of students, 100. Okay? So, we can now proceed, no? So, letter A, ito yung ano natin, solution. Probability that the student is taking math or history, no? So the probability that the student took mathematics or history, okay, by classical probability rule, no? Yung formula. So, ito yon. Kunin natin kung ilan yung outcomes dun sa ating union ng dalawang events, M and H, yung union nila. I-divide natin sa bilang ng mga possible outcomes sa sample space. So, ilan lahat ng bilang ng lahat ng mga possible outcomes dito sa intersection ng dalawang events, M and H. So, yung bilang niyan, M union H, union 19 plus 35 plus 34. So, union. No? Union. Okay? Union. Okay? So, 19 plus 35 plus 34. So, yung tatlong kulay na yan, pink, black, and orange, add mo lahat, 19, 35, 34. Okay, yun yung bilang ng lahat na nagtitake, no? Lahat na nag-aaral, no? Nung dalawang subject. Okay? Or math lang, or history lang. Okay? Lahat, sakop. Basta nag-aaral. So, over total, 100. So, ibig sabihin yan, math, union history, yung iba dyan, math lang ang tinitake, yung iba dyan, history lang ang tinitake, kaya meron kang 19, meron kang 34. Yung iba dyan, parehong subject yung tinitake, na 35. Kaya sakop lahat, no? Kaya yun yung interpretation nito. The student took mathematics or history. And then letter B. Probability not taking math or not taking history. Ano yung probability not taking math and not taking history? So, hindi nag-aaral ng math, hindi nag-aaral ng history. Okay? So, sabihin sa labas, right? Okay, sa labas ng event na to, yung ito yon, yung puti, di ba? Sa labas din ng event na yan, puti pa rin. So, sabihin niyan, ilan yung mga, ano niyan, by classical probability formula. Ito yung ating, equation. Ayan. So, bilangin mo yung mga hindi nagtitake ng math at history. No? Hindi nagtitake ng math, hindi na nagtitake ng history. So, ano yung intersection nila? So, yun yung 12. So, yun yung 12 na hindi nag-aaral ng dalawang subject. 12. Divide mo kung ilan lahat ng mga graduating class of 100 students. So, ayun, 100. Ayun, nabanggit ko na 100. So, 100. Ayan. Okay? So, 12 over 100. So, yan ang sagot, 0.12. Ayan, 0.12. Okay? I hope you get it, no? So, we can now proceed, no? Letter C, probability that the student is taking history only. Ito. Taking history only. History but not mathematics. So, history only. So, history only. Kung history only, no? Ano sa tingin niyo yung sagot? History and not mathematics. History and not mathematics. So, pag sinabing history and not mathematics, so tignan natin itong Venn diagram. So, history. Ito yung sa history. Ito yung history. Tapos, and not mathematics. And not mathematics. So, sabihin, kung ito yung sa math, no? Okay? So, and not mathematics. So, sabihin yan, and not mathematics, sabihin, ito yung portion na yan. Kasi, not mathematics eh. Sabihin, outside sa mathematics event, no? Sa domain, outside sa kanyang domain. So, ito yung ating ano ngayon. Ito na yung tinutukoy ngayon. No? History and not mathematics. Yung kanilang intersection. So, ito yung kanilang intersection. Okay? Sabihin yan, history only. Okay? At ilan yan? Ilan yan? They are 34. Ito yung 34. Okay? Kaya, ito yung solution. History and not mathematics, bilang ng mga estudyante na nagtitake ng history lang, no? Ito yon 34. History, intersection, mathematics, event, ayan, not mathematics. So, yung event na hindi nagtitake ng mathematics yung student, no? So, over total number of possible outcomes in the sample space. So we have 34 over 100. Okay, 34 over 100, that makes it 0.34. Okay, so we can proceed. So now let's now consider this problem for mutually exclusive events. Kanina, events are not mutually exclusive. This time, events are mutually exclusive. No? Okay, pag sinabi natin mutually exclusive, no, the probability that both events will occur is 0. No? Both events will occur at the same time is 0. Okay? So in this case, no, consider the experiment of rolling a die twice. No? So rolling a die twice. Find the probability that the sum of the numbers obtained on two rolls is either 5 or 7 or 9. So nag-toss ako ng die 2 beses. So what's the probability that the sum of the numbers obtained on two rolls is either 5 or 7 or 9? Okay, unang toss. Pangalawang toss. So may mga lilitaw na number, right? Okay, ito yung illustration natin. So let A be the event that the sum is 5. No? Kasi, let's say, meron kang die first. No? And second. Let's say, halimbawa, first toss and second toss. So sabihin natin, sa first toss, lumitaw ay 1. Second toss, lumitaw ay 1. Pag-add mo yan, 1 plus 1, 2. Okay? Iba-iba. Pwedeng 2, pwedeng 3. Pag nag-add mo yan, 5. Okay? So, ngayon, ano daw yung probability na kapag tinos yung die, no, ng 2 beses, okay, yung sum daw ay magiging 5 or 7 or 9. Okay? So, we let the event, no? We let A be the event that the sum is 5. We let B be the event that the sum is 7. We let C be the event that the sum is 9. Okay? Now, question. Yung mga event ba na A, B, and C, are they mutually exclusive? How can we determine if they are mutually exclusive? So, can they occur at the same time? Definitely not. Right? Kasi, let's say ang lumitaw dito ay 2. Lumitaw dito ay 3. Di ba? Meron kang die. Alam niyo naman yung die, right? Ganyan yung itsura niya, di ba? Meron ganyan. 1, tapos 2, tapos 3, and so forth and so on. Anim niya. Anim siya, right? Anim yung kanyang faces, right? So, in this case, pag pinag-add mo yan, 5. Pwede ba na 5 na at the same time 7 pa? Possible ba yon? No. They cannot occur at the same time. Kasi, possibility, pwedeng 3 to 4 yon, 7. Pero, hindi pwede na 5 na siya, 7 pa siya. Diba? So, that's impossible. That's an impossible event that both events will occur. That's why they are mutually exclusive. No? And the probability of mutually exclusive events, no, is 0. No? The probability of their occurrence is 0 for mutually exclusive events. So in that case, no, we can proceed now. So here's the solution. So for A, sulat natin lang lahat ng possible outcomes. Sa first toss, lilitaw ay 1. Sa second toss, lilitaw ay 4. Okay? Ito yung first possible outcome para sa event A, that the sum is 5. Another possible outcome, 2 yung sa first toss, 3 yung sa second toss. Another possible outcome, 3 yung sa first toss, 2 yung sa second toss. Another possible outcome, 4 yung sa first toss, okay, 1 yung sa second toss. Sa B naman, the event that the sum is 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anim lahat yung kanyang possible outcomes. 1 plus 6 is 7, 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 4 is 7. Eh dito naman, 1 plus 4 is 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, kaya the sum is 5. Okay, so yan lahat ng possibility. Then sa C, 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3. 3 plus 6 is 9, 4 plus 5 is 9, 5 plus 4 is 9, 6 plus 3 is 9. First toss, second toss. Yan, first toss, second toss. First toss, second toss. First toss, second toss. First toss, second toss. Okay? And we count down, we count all the possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 possibilities. 4 possible outcomes for the event C. No? That the sum is 9. Okay? Now, considering this, let's now determine the probability that the sum of the numbers obtained on 2 rolls is either 5 or 7 or 9. So either 5 or 7 or 9. So meron siyang option. No? Option A, option B, option C. So, apply natin. So ito lang yung formula. So, pero bago yan. In rolling a die once, there are 6 outcomes. Okay? So, 6 lang yon. Pwedeng 1, pwedeng 2, pwedeng 3, pwedeng 4, pwedeng 5, pwedeng 6. While in rolling a die twice, there will be 6 squared or 36 outcomes. So, yun yung 36, di ba? Ang dami niyan. 1, 1, 1, 2. Lahat ng possible. 1, 3. Hanggang umabot ka sa 6, 6. So, kung bibilangin mo lahat yan, 1, 2, 3, sa sample space, ha? Kung bibilangin mo lahat yan sa sample space, 36. Diba? 36. No? So, 1, 2, halimbawa, ito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos dito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, meron kang 1, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 3. Ano na lang, 6 times 6. 6 times 6, 36. Kaya 36 outcomes. Okay? So 36 outcomes for the sample space. So we now proceed. So, ang shortcut, 6 squared kasi the die is tossed twice or rolled twice. Okay? So 36 outcomes. Now, since A and B are mutually exclusive, A, B, and C are mutually exclusive, then, ayan, probability A union B union C. Okay? Add mo lang yung kanilang individual probability. Yun ang shortcut. This is true for mutually exclusive events. So, if they are mutually exclusive, add mo lang yung kanilang probability kada event. No? Wala na yung, kasi ang probability na A intersection B intersection C is 0. Hindi naman pwede na ang sum ay 5 na, 7 pa, at 9 pa. Hindi. They are mutually exclusive. Ganon din dito. 0 din yan. Ganon din dito. No? So, 0 lahat yan. Ganon din dito. 0. Kaya, add mo lahat yan. Okay? Okay? So, I hope you get it. No? So, this is true for mutually exclusive events. So, we now proceed. No? So, the probability A union B union C. So, probability of A, number of outcomes in A over number of outcomes in the sample space plus number of outcomes in B over number of outcomes in the sample space plus number of possible outcomes in C over number of possible outcomes in the sample space. So, ilan yung number of possible outcomes natin sa A? 4. Bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kaya we have 4. Then for B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. For C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kaya we have 4. So 4, 6 plus 4 over 36, it will give us 7 over 18. Okay? Then 14 over 36, ang kanyang lowest term ay 7 over 18. So that is our answer. So our answer can be expressed in decimal or in fraction. No? So this is our answer. That this is the probability that the sum of the numbers obtained on two rows is either 5 or 7 or 9. So we now proceed with problem 2. Problem 2. If the probabilities are respectively 0.09, 0.15, 0.21, and 0.23, that a person purchasing a new automobile will choose the color green, white, red, or blue, what is the probability that a given buyer will purchase a new automobile that comes in one of those colors? Okay. Alright, so let's answer. So, in this case, the solution, since all events are mutually exclusive, then, paano natin malalaman na mutually exclusive? Kasi sabi dito, if the probabilities are respectively 0.09, 0.15, 0.21, 0.23, that a person purchasing a new automobile will choose the color green. So, meron ka ditong color green. So, merong event ngayon na yung automobile ay color green. No? Ano yung probability ngayon na yung automobile na yon ay color green? 0.09. So, ano naman yung probability ngayon na yung automobile na yon ay color white? 0.15. Ano ngayon yung probability na green na, white pa? Wala, 0. Kaya they are mutually exclusive. Okay? Well, hindi naman pwede ang automobile ay green na, white pa. Okay? So, that's impossible na green na, white pa. Kaya white na, red pa. Okay? Diba? So, wala ang ganon. So, since all events are mutually exclusive, no? Then, ito lang yung natin gagawin. Probability, no? Green or white or red or blue, no? Green, union white, union red, union B. Take note events lahat yan, no? Green event, white event, red event, blue event. No? So in this case, we have 0.09. Okay? So ito yung probability na green plus probability na white plus probability na red, no? Plus probability na green, white, red, and blue. So add lahat natin, 0.09, 0.51, 0.21, 0.23. Okay? We get 0.68. Yun yung probability that the given buyer will purchase a new automobile that comes in one of those colors. So, pwedeng green, pwedeng white, pwedeng red, or pwedeng blue. Options. So, meron siyang 4 options. No? Option A, pwede niyang piliin yung green. Option B, pwede niyang piliin yung white automobile. And so forth and so on. Okay? So, 0.68. So, we can proceed. Number 3. So number 3, if the probabilities that an automobile mechanic will service 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 or more cars on any given workday are respectively 0.12, 0.19, 0.28, 0.24, 0.10, and 0.7, what is the probability that he will service at least 5 cars on his next day at work? No? Okay, ganito lang yan. So let A be the event that he will service at least 5 cars on his next day at work. No? Kasi, ang hinahanap yung probability that he will service at least 5 cars on his next day at work. No? So note, based from the problem, all events are mutually exclusive. Check nga natin kung mutually exclusive. Sabi dito, if the probabilities an automobile mechanic will service 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 or more cars on any given workday are respectively 0.12, 0.9, okay, 0.28. So, meron kasing event na he will service 3 cars. Diba? Merong event na he will service 4 cars. Ngayon, meron bang event na parehong mangyayari na he will service 3 cars and 4 cars at the same time? Wala. 0 yan. Kaya they are mutually exclusive. No? All events are mutually exclusive. No? Impossible event yan na sa isang araw, magsaservice siya ng 3 at 4. Okay? Isa lang doon. 3 car lang sa isang araw or 4 na car lang sa isang araw. Impossible na magsaservice siya ng 3 at the same time po. Okay? That is impossible. So, sa isang araw, magsaservice siya ng 3 cars or 4 cars or 5 cars. Pero hindi pwedeng 3 cars and 4 cars sa isang araw. No? That's impossible event. No? So, therefore, all events that he will service 3 cars or 4 cars until 8 or more cars are mutually exclusive events. No? So, in this case, ating solution, event that he will service at least 5 cars on his next day at work. Okay? So, in this case, pag sinabing at least, 5 or more. Kaya, probability na he will service 5 cars plus probability he will service 6 cars plus probability he will service 7 cars plus probability he will service 8 cars or more. No? Kaya meron kang 0.28, 5 cars. Ano yung 0.28? 5 cars, di ba? Kasi from the word respectively, so ito yung para sa 3 cars, ito yung para sa 4 cars, so 0.12, 0.19. So yung para sa 5 cars, 0.28. Yung para sa 6 cars, 0.24. Para sa 7 cars, 0.10. Para sa 8 cars or more, 8 cars or more, yun na yung 0.07. Okay? I hope you get it. No? 8 or more cars, no? 0.07. So, in this case, so meron kang value na probability A, union B, union C, union D. Yung A, para dun sa 5 cars, no? Yung B, para dun sa 6 cars. Yung event na magsaservice siya ng 6 cars. C, yung event na magsaservice siya ng 7 cars. Yung D, magsaservice siya ng 8 cars or more. Tapos add lang natin yan, probability of A, okay, plus probability of B, plus probability of C, plus probability of D. Okay? Kaya 5 cars per A, B, 6 cars, C, 7 cars, D, 8 cars or more. Okay? And that gives us 0.69.